guys, it's Coach Mike, owner of Empowered Sports and Fitness, and we are back again for another movement game of the day. And today, we are all transporting to traffic school. I'm going to teach all of you guys how to become the best drivers in New York City right from your apartment or home. Here is how you play. So, basic rules to this game. There's a red light, a yellow light, and a green light. So when we have a green light, we get to move around. When we have a red light, you must freeze. You have to stop. And if you have a yellow light, you're going to move very slowly around the room. So let's start with a green light, and we'll start with some running. So we're going to run around the room. We've got our green light. We're allowed to move, and now someone shouts out, red light. Stop. Excellent job. Now let's do some running again, but instead of fast, we're going to do a little bit slower because now we have a yellow light. So very slowly running around the room. Just like this. And red light, freeze. Very nicely done. Now, there are different ways that you can move and different ways that you can freeze in this game. So maybe the road that you're driving on is very bumpy. So let's go with green light and the road is bumpy. If the road is bumpy, you're probably bopping up and down inside of your car. So let's get some jumping going, you guys. Jumping around the room. And red light. Good job freezing. Excellent. Maybe the road is slick. It's wet. So if it's wet, it may be slippery. So with a yellow light, can I see you slowly slide your feet around because that road is wet? And red light, freeze. And I'm just going to look here at my sheet of different ideas so that I don't forget to share with you at home. Aha, here we go. What happens if the road is muddy? Maybe your feet or your wheels are getting stuck in the mud. So what you have to do on green light is march those knees nice and high and get them out of the mud. And red light, freeze. Very nicely done. Now, what happens if I change how you move in the sense of a direction? So now at traffic school, if I shout out reverse, you gotta go backwards. So if I say green light, get out of the mud, I would have to march backwards, being very safe. Okay? Now, what if I wanted to do a U-turn? If I called out U-turn, then I'd have to turn around and do that marching again in the other direction. Just like so. Okay? And then, let me just take a look at my idea sheet right here. Okay, one more. What happens if there are no brakes on your car? Oh my goodness! What are we going to do? We can't stop. We don't want to crash. So here's a fun one for you to do at home, but again, being safe. So, oh my goodness, there are no brakes on my car. How do I stop? How do I stop? How do I get out of my car? How do I get into a safe place? You can fall down to the ground. Oh, and crash. Okay. Very nicely done. So let's see if we can put all that together for you at home. Here we go. We've got green light. We're running. We're running. We're running. Running on green light. Freeze. Stop. backwards, and U-turn. I gotta turn it around, and running forward, and stop, red light. And it is wet out there, so slip and slide those feet around. Red light, freeze. Yellow light, slow, big steps. Big, slow steps. Red light, freeze. And green light, fast feet, fast feet, fast feet. Green light, fast feet. And reverse, fast feet, backwards, fast feet, backwards. Stop, U-turn. Slow, tiny steps. Let me move up here. Slow, tiny steps. Slow, tiny steps. And there you have it, guys. Traffic School. You can get as creative with this game as possible. One person can be the traffic officer. The other person can be the athlete or the one driving. Have a ton of fun with the entire family. Please remember to keep moving, have fun, and stay tuned for more videos.